Hi everyone. Did you know that humans only use 10% of their brains? Well, sorry, that's not true. People use nearly 100% of their brain almost all the time. So, what's holding us back? Why can't we learn languages faster, multiply big numbers in our heads, or understand quantum physics with ease? Maybe it's because of the limitations we put on ourselves. Have you ever told yourself, I'm not smart enough to solve that math problem, or I'm not good enough to get into that college? The moment you say these things, you're programming yourself to fail. But here's the truth, every single one of us is capable of achieving anything we set our minds to. Take 1954 for example. Roger Bannister became the first person to run a mile in under 4 minutes. For centuries, people believed it was impossible, even dangerous. Some even said your heart would explode if you ran that fast, but Bannister did it in 3 minutes and 59 seconds. And guess what? Just 2 months later, another athlete broke his record. Today, the fastest mile stands at 3 minutes and 43 seconds, 17 seconds faster than anyone once thought possible. The takeaway? A lot of your limitations exist only in your head. You don't truly know what you're capable of until you push yourself. Your brain is like a supercomputer, it follows the commands you give it. That's why athletes, CEOs, and surgeons program themselves with positive, inspiring thoughts every day. Have you ever been so absorbed in something that you lost track of time? You didn't check your phone, didn't feel hungry, didn't even realize hours had passed? That's called being in the zone, or as psychologists call it, the flow state. It happens to me when I'm practicing music. It's not common, but you've probably experienced it at least once in your life. And let's be real, it feels perfect. Now imagine living in that state most of the time. Sure, you'll need breaks to eat and sleep, but picture being in flow every time you study, work, or pursue your favorite hobby. You'd be the world's most productive person. You could graduate high school at 14, become a CEO before 20, or write a handful of novels by now. This isn't science fiction. Your brain is capable of incredible productivity and creativity. And the best part, you can learn to activate this state all by yourself. The concept of flow was discovered by psychologist Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi. He was curious, why do some people, like artists, keep creating even when it doesn't bring them fame or money? When asked, a composer explained that writing music brought him so much fulfillment that he didn't need anything else, not rewards, not applause, not money. Many others describe the same feeling, and Csikszentmihalyi named it flow. Here's what flow feels like. You're completely immersed in what you're doing. You're so focused that distractions disappear. You're 100% excited and confident in your task. This happens because your brain can only process 110 bits of information per second. Listening to someone talk takes about 60 bits, which is why it's hard to follow two conversations at once. But when you're in flow, your entire 110 bits of attention go to one activity. The world fades away, even your basic needs like eating and sleeping. And the more you do it, the more inspired and energized you feel. Time flies and you don't feel tired. When you're reading, the words come alive. When you're playing music, it feels like your instrument is talking to you. When you're running, the world feels like HD surround sound. So, how do you activate flow? It depends on two things, the level of challenge and your skill set. If a task is too easy, you'll get bored. If it's too hard, you'll feel anxious. Flow exists in the sweet spot, where your skills meet a challenging task. Here's how to get into your flow state. Pick the right time. Think about when you're most productive: morning, midday, or late at night. Make sure you're feeling good, energized, and not distracted by hunger, stress, or exhaustion. Number one, eliminate distractions. Put away your phone, turn off the TV, and create a clutter free workspace. Even a quick glance at your phone can distract you for 25 minutes. Stay focused. Number 2, choose the right activity. To reach flow, you need to work on something you're already good at. Scientists say it takes 10,000 hours of practice to master a skill. That's 3 hours a day for about 9 years. Find a task that challenges you without overwhelming you. Number 3, set a clear goal. Be specific about what you want to achieve, whether it's writing a story, painting a masterpiece, or completing a business plan. A clear objective helps focus your mind. Number 4, warm up. Flow doesn't happen instantly. It usually takes about 15 minutes of focused work to get into the zone. Don't worry if it doesn't happen on your first try. Keep practicing. When you're in flow, you're at your most productive and happiest. It's likely that humanity's greatest achievements, masterpieces, inventions, and world records were born in this state. So, what's stopping you from entering your flow state and unlocking your full potential?